Hello and welcome. I am so glad you are here with me today. Take a deep breath. Feel proud of yourself for taking this very first step. You are here because you want more for yourself and for your family. You are here because you know deep down you are meant for a life of security, dignity, freedom. Many people go through their entire lives feeling trapped by their finances, living paycheck to paycheck, worrying about every single bill. But that does not have to be your story. You have the power to change your financial destiny. It all starts right here, right now, with the decision to learn and to take control. I have spent my career helping people just like you stand in their truth and claim the financial power that is rightfully theirs. It does not matter where you are starting from. It does not matter how many mistakes you think you have made. The past is the past. Today is a new day, the first day of your new financial life. We will walk this path together, step by step. I will give you the knowledge, the tools, and the encouragement you need. Your job is to listen, be honest with yourself, and take action. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is about building a foundation of strength, one smart decision at a time. Open your mind, open your heart. Let go of the fear and the shame around money. Money is just a tool. You are about to become a master at using it. You're going to learn how to make your money work for you instead of you constantly working for it. Imagine a life where you are not afraid to look at your bank account. Imagine a life where you can handle an unexpected emergency without panic. Imagine a life where you can dream about retirement travel, helping your loved ones. And know those dreams are within your reach. This is not a fantasy. This is the reality waiting for you. This channel is your safe space to learn and to grow. There are no stupid questions here. The only mistake is not asking for help when you need it. We will cover everything you need to build a secure financial future, from the very basics to more advanced strategies. But it all begins with one fundamental truth. You are the master of your money. You control it. It does not control you. Are you ready to take back your power? Are you ready to build a life you love? I know you are. Let's get started. To truly master money, you must first understand what it is and where it came from. Its history is a fascinating story of human innovation and the quest for a better way to live and trade. Long before we had coins or cash, our ancestors operated on a system of barter. If you were a farmer with chickens and you needed a new pair of shoes, you had to find a shoemaker who just so happened to need some chickens. It was a simple system, but it was incredibly inefficient. You had to have what the other person wanted at the exact same time they wanted it. This double coincidence of wants made trade difficult and limited the growth of communities and economies. As societies grew more complex, people realized they needed a better way. They needed a medium of exchange, something that everyone agreed had value. In different parts of the world, people used all sorts of things: salt shells, beads, cattle. These items were more convenient than bartering live animals, but they still had their problems. They could be heavy, difficult to divide, perishable. Imagine trying to make change from a cow. It became clear that for an economy to truly flourish, it needed something more: portable, durable, divisible, scarce. This need for a universal standard of value set the stage for the next great leap forward. This is when we see the birth of coinage, around the 7th century BC. The Lydians in modern-day Turkey are often credited with creating the first standardized coins. Made from a natural alloy of gold and silver called electrum, each coin was stamped with an insignia that guaranteed its weight and purity. This was a revolutionary idea. Suddenly, trade became incredibly simple. You no longer needed to find someone who wanted your specific goods. You could sell your chickens for coins and then use those coins to buy shoes from anyone, anywhere. Money became a universal language of value, fueling the growth of empires, trade routes, and human civilization itself. From coins, the next logical step was paper money. It was lighter and easier to carry than a pouch full of heavy metal. First developed in China during the Tang Dynasty, paper currency was initially a receipt from a merchant promising to pay the holder a certain amount of coin on demand. Eventually, governments took over the printing of paper money, backing its value with their reserves of gold and silver. In the 20th century, we moved away from the gold standard and our money became fiat currency, valuable simply because the government says it is. And today, we are in the midst of another revolution: the shift to digital money. Credit cards, online banking, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin money is becoming increasingly abstract, a series of ones and zeros on a computer screen. Now that you understand the journey of money, you can see that it is more than just paper numbers on a screen. Money is a powerful force that shapes our daily lives in profound ways. It is the language we use to exchange our time, our talents for the things we need and want. Every single day, you make dozens of decisions that involve money. From the coffee you buy in the morning, the house you live in, the food you put on your table, the education you provide for your children, money is the thread that runs through it all. To ignore its importance is to give away your power and let circumstances dictate your life. Understanding money is not about being greedy or materialistic. It is about being a responsible, empowered adult. When you understand how money works, you can make it work for you. You can make choices that align with your values and your goals. Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to retire early? Do you want to start your own business? Do you want to be able to care for an aging parent without financial strain? All of these goals require a plan, and that plan is built on a foundation of financial literacy. Without it, you are simply a passenger in your own life, being taken for a ride you did not choose. Think about the stress and anxiety that money problems can cause. It can strain relationships, affect your health, limit your opportunities. It can keep you stuck in a job you hate or a living situation you despise. Financial insecurity is a heavy weight to carry, and it robs you of your peace of mind. But when you take control of your finances, you lift that weight. You replace anxiety with confidence. You replace fear with freedom. Having a grasp on your money means you can weather life's storms. A sudden job loss, a medical emergency, an unexpected repair. It gives you a safety net and the resilience to bounce back from adversity. This is why I am so passionate about this. Because when you are financially secure, you are free. You are free to make choices based on what you want, not what you can afford. You are free to pursue your passions. You are free to be generous with others. You are free to live a life of purpose and dignity. Money itself cannot buy happiness, that is true. But what it can buy is security options. And having security and options is the fertile ground from which a happy and fulfilling life can grow. Understanding money is the key that unlocks the door to that life. It is the most important practical skill you will ever learn. So how do you begin to take control? How do you go from feeling overwhelmed to feeling empowered? The answer is simple. It is the budget. I know. The word budget triggers dread, restriction, deprivation. It sounds like a financial diet where you can never have any fun. That is absolutely 100% wrong. A budget is not your enemy. A budget is your best friend, your roadmap to wealth, your blueprint for the life you dream of. A budget is simply a plan for your money, a conscious decision about where your hard-earned money goes each month. Without a plan, your money disappears. You get to the end of the month and ask, where did it all go? A budget stops the leaks. It puts you in the driver's seat. You become proactive. You tell your money what to do. It is financial self-respect. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't throw up walls and hope for the best. You'd start with a blueprint. The blueprint shows foundation, walls, electrical wiring. It ensures a strong, stable home. A budget is the blueprint for your financial house. Foundation, savings, needs, wants. It ensures your financial life is strong and protected. Getting started is easier than you think. Step 1. Track your spending for 1 month. Write down every single dollar you spend, every coffee, every subscription, every grocery bill. You can't plan without knowing where money is going. This is a huge eye-opener. You might be shocked by wasteful spending. This isn't judgment, it's data. With that data, you have power. You have the information to create a budget aligned with your goals and values. Creating a budget can feel overwhelming. I love to start with a simple, powerful framework. It's called the 50-30-20 rule, not a strict law. A helpful guideline, a starting point to see how your spending and savings stack up, a clear structure for your financial blueprint. The rule divides after-tax income into 3 categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings and debt. A simple way to balance today and tomorrow. A budget is not about restriction, it is about permission. It is the exact opposite of a restriction. It is the ultimate form of financial liberation. Remember, people first, then money, then things. A budget is the foundation, the concrete slab upon which your entire financial house is built. But it is also just the beginning of your journey to true wealth and freedom. The most important thing you can do right now is to take one small, concrete step forward. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notifications. Welcome to your new beginning.